Hey teachers, this is Jacob Clifford. I want to share with you an awesome activity that I developed about 20 years ago called Marshmallow Towers. I originally created it for AP Microeconomics, but it's perfect for any standard econ class or any business class. In fact, it incorporates the 3 skills students need for the new AP Business and Personal Finance course. Students develop decision-making skills as they work together to solve a problem. They have to use communication skills to suggest different solutions, and of course, they're working together, which is collaboration. Now, I use it in Microeconomics Unit 3 when we talk about maximizing profit, but you can also do it for a first or second day activity to get students excited about the class. It's great for getting students engaged, and there's this awesome aha moment that happens at the end during the debrief. You'll see me go over the instructions, but basically students are going to be making towers out of toothpicks and mini marshmallows. The taller the tower, the more revenue they earn, but to maximize profit, they also have to look at their costs. It takes about an hour to run, and there's a worksheet that students fill out along the way. I'll explain when you get the worksheet at the end of the video. Also, keep in mind, I split this video into 2 parts. The first part's going to show you how to introduce and run the activity, then the second part's going to include the debrief and all of the secrets. Because I don't want students watching that second video. That video's not on YouTube, but it is available. It's in my teacher PowerPoints, my online institute, and private Facebook groups for teachers. Okay, that's it. Here we go. You're gonna be able to see if you can run a business because we are running Marshmallow Towers. Give yourselves a round of applause already before I start. Overview, in this activity, you will build a tower out of toothpicks and mini marshmallows. Your goal is to earn the most, not money. Students go, oh, I wanna earn the most money. No, your goal is never, trust me, your goal is never to maximize total revenue. If you want to maximize total revenue, but your costs are triple that, you just made a huge loss. I'm going to put you in groups of 3. There are 3 responsibilities. Each member is going to have one specific job. There is a CEO. They're going to choose the design, settle disputes, and make sure everything gets done on time. The most important job is the accountant. Put a star next to the accountant. The accountant's going to walk up to me and Ms. Bogart, and they're going to purchase the raw materials. We're going to be working for 15 minutes of build time. During that time, you can walk up and you can buy marshmallows and toothpicks from us. We'll be sitting right here. The price is always the same. There's no trick, oh, price doubled for marshmallows. Now, you can buy as much as you want. You can buy 50 marshmallows, you can buy 2 marshmallows. And as long as we're open, you can come in and continue to buy them. The reason why this person is so important, the accountant's job is to keep track of it all right here. So when you walk up, you're going to keep track of this invoice, this purchase orders. How many toothpicks are you buying? How many marshmallows are you buying? And you're keeping track of that every single time. In fact, if you walk up, look up here. If you walk up and go, oh, I'll take 5 toothpicks. I'm going to ask you for your paper, and if it's not written down, I'm not going to give you the toothpicks. All right, and that last job is the what? The engineer. They're going to build the tower. Everyone's going to build it, but they're going to be the one who's really helping out the design and making any purchase recommendations. So we're going to need 2 more toothpicks. We're going to need another marshmallow, all that kind of stuff. The chart below describes each of the revenue and the cost. Here we go. Price of every inch below 4 inches is how much money? $1,000. Price of every inch above 4 inches? $2,000. First of all, it's got to stand by itself for at least 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, wherever it is, that's the height. So 3 seconds no matter what. If it can stand alone for 10 seconds, you get how much money? Another $2,000. Integrity bonus can stand for 10 seconds, that's $2,000. Now, if we can put a piece of paper on top, take a look. We can put a piece of paper on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that give you? 3,000. Another 3,000. So there's 2 bonuses if you can get them, but it's got to stand on its own for 3 seconds no matter what. Now, by the way, can we calculate your total revenue right now? We haven't built anything yet. A business doesn't know their total revenue until they start selling stuff. I can also tell you about your costs. You have fixed costs and variable costs. Your fixed cost is your rent, which if I had some, I'd put newspaper down. So we'll put a piece of paper down. That's going to be $500. Taxes and regulation fees is $100. Insurance is $100. Your opportunity cost is $200. So each of you could have had a job doing something else. $200. Write down your fixed costs right now. Calculate your fixed costs. Then write that number down. Good. What's your fixed cost? It is $900. You are in the hole. Every business starts in the hole. You're $900 loss to start before you even start building. Let's talk about variable costs. Each toothpick is $100. Each marshmallow is $50. Consulting. So before we begin, it has to be before we begin, if you call me over and say, Mr. Clifford, we like consulting, it'll cost you $500, and I'll give you some tips and strategies. Unused materials. If at the end, your tower is done, but there's a bunch of toothpicks sitting there, then that's going to be $50 each. Now, that's actually realistic. If you were a construction company and you had all this extra lumber and all this extra stuff lying around, there's a cost to that. So you can't have a bunch of extra resources. So that's $50. Can we calculate your total variable cost right now? No. Not yet. Not until we actually start the building process. Let's make sure we understand exactly what we're talking about. This is not to scale, but let's say you made a 10-inch tower. How much revenue, no bonuses, how much revenue does that bring in, right? That's first 4 inches gives you how much? So it's 4 times 1,000, right? So that would be 4,000. You guys with me right now? Then you've got an extra 6 inches on top of that. That's multiplied times 2,000. That would get you a grand total of 12,000. From that distance, total would be 16,000. Is that profit? Is it profit? Listen to the words. Is it profit? No, it's not profit. That's revenue, right? You got to figure out, well, I got costs here. I had to get that height. So to answer your question, the goal here is to get the tallest tower with the least number of resources. That's what your goal is, right? You want to maximize profit. Right now, I want you to answer questions 1 through 5 with your partner. Ready and go. Let's do it. Yes?
How many questions can we ask you if we buy the consulting?
I'm just going to tell you strategies. You can't really ask very many questions. Okay. It's a good question, though. I'll give you things that have worked in the past. Okay, you've got 30 seconds to finish questions 1 through 5. Have them all finished. There's a question in the group. Could you break a toothpick? Totally. 100%. You want to break a toothpick? You want to split a marshmallow in half? You're more than welcome to, right? You can break all your toothpicks. What you cannot do is buy all the toothpicks and then break them and be like, haha, no one else can build towers, right? Or something like that. If you have something weird, ask me ahead of time to make sure like it's legal. For example, one year someone made like a bunch of tiny towers and like, look, the combined height of my 40 towers is whatever. No, you're building one tower. The tower is not leaning up against a wall. It's not plugged into the roof and hanging down, right? It's not, it doesn't have a piece of paper rolled up inside it, so it's a little more strong. So if you're thinking of something like weird, like he didn't say we couldn't do this, first of all, think about going to law school someday. And you probably can't do that rule. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to get around the regulations, that's not the goal of this activity. The goal is to make profit. I want to see if you can make profit, all following the same rules. Okay, he said, only an engineer can build? No, everybody can build. But the engineer is in charge of, like, okay, they've got the resources in front of them. They're making sure people aren't sticking things we're not supposed to stick. Yes?
How much time do you have to do?
Great question. We'll have 15 minutes of build time. So when I say, all right, ready and begin, you got 15 minutes to build. That's it. That's all. Okay? And I'll tell you when that actually starts. So make sure the CEO, you're keeping track of the time on top of that. While we're here and we're open, you can walk up. But keep in mind, there is an opportunity cost. There might be a line. So if there's a line of people, you got to wait for the, so keep that in mind. I'll tell you right now, if you're thinking, I'm going to buy 40 toothpicks, you're going the wrong direction. I'm just going to warn you right now. So if you're thinking, oh, no. I have seen giant towers before. Giant towers, and they're making a huge loss because they're not understanding the goal. The goal is not to make a 4-foot tower, right? The goal is to make the tallest tower with the least amount of resources to make profit. Take your paper, turn to the back side. This is the part I want you to work by yourself. Okay, the reason why is I want you to be able to present to your partners your strategy. Here's what I think is going to work. So this becomes your blueprint. Right now it says, draw a blueprint of your tower in the box to the right. Based on this information, this tower, I want you to calculate your revenue, your costs, and your projected profit. Everyone's working by themselves, drawing your own tower. Okay? The most important thing here is do your calculations. So if you calculate your revenue, you can tell people, here's how much revenue we can go with my plan. So if you have not done your calculations, you've done this wrong. Before we move forward, you have to decide who's doing what job. Okay, CEO, purchaser, most important thing, that person's gonna be only the purchaser walks up to buy stuff. And then who's gonna be the engineer? Decide who's doing what job right now. Right now, you're gonna answer question 11. Are you sticking with your blueprint or trying something different, and why? This is important. What are you planning on doing to maximize profit? All right, ready and go. You're with each other. I'll give you guys a few minutes to strategize. Any questions before we begin? Is there anybody who would like Clifford Consulting? Say it again. Say it with the right mic. You want Clifford Consulting?
Hell no.
Okay. All right. All right, here we go. On your marks. Get set. Begin. Line starts here behind him. Line's going that way. How many guys?
I got 2 chicks and 6 marshmallows.
I'll put it on your paper. There you go.
Yeah, and then in the middle, and then it may have to go out to connect to all 4 sides. Go get it! 1 toothpick and 1 marshmallow?
Yeah, exactly. Little triangle.
Can we get more time?
We might need some
More time?
Yeah.
Nope.
I thought this was gonna work. Okay, I thought this was gonna work. It's not working. I got stuck on my finger!
3 minutes! minutes. Call me over when you're ready for a final measurement. 6 inches. Write that down. All right. Write down 6 inches. And then you get 10-second bonus. Clearly, if you want to put a piece of paper on top, you can, but you might lose height.
No, not that one, not that one.
Maybe a lighter one. Here we go. Here we go.
Wait.
Ah!
Wait. Balance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both bonuses. 6 inches. Clearly 10-second bonus. That's not going anywhere. You want to put a paper on top?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both bonuses. That's good. So start your calculations for your profit. Oh, we're going to call that 11 inches. All right. So it's 11. So 11 inches. Write that down somewhere. 11 inches. Obviously, you've got the 10-second bonus. You put a piece of paper on top. You're going to lose height, though. So it's if you put a paper on top. You going to try it or no?
We don't want to.
You don't want to. Right now, you are calculating your profit. The most important thing right now is getting that number. Okay, eyes on me. Right now, I want you to find your profit number. What number is it? Question number 11? No, the question number 12, right? Raise your hand as a group if you at least have a positive number. Yay! We all made profit. Good job. Well done. Okay, good. That's not enough. You're right. You want to maximize profit, right? You want a thriving business. You want to be able to do all the things you want to do. All right, raise your hand if you at least had $5,000. $5,000, keep your hands nice and high. A few people didn't, that's okay. All right, keep those hands up the whole time. 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. We're talking profit here. 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000. Those ladies are out, we're down to 2. 13,000. What you guys got? 15,000 plus. Give them a round of applause, they deserve it. Good job, well done, seriously. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause. Let's do the big debrief. The goal of this activity is for you guys to run a business. Turn your head so you can see me. Make sure you can see me. This is the big aha moment. Who cares about the marshmallow? Who cares about the towers? I want you to walk away with like, this is why we did this. It's going to help you for the rest of your life. It's going to make you a better decision maker. Okay, that's it for part 1. If you want the worksheet that goes along with the activity, it's in my free samples for Econ Teachers and business teachers. Just follow this QR code or the link below and that'll get you access to the worksheet. And of course, if you have any questions about the activity, let me know in the comments below and I promise to get back to you. Thanks for watching. Till next time.